Frost & Sullivan presents the 2024 edition of the India Manufacturing Excellence and the Sustainability 4.0 Awards. Frost & Sullivan has been organizing India Manufacturing Excellence Awards, celebrating its 20th year, and Sustainability 4.0 Awards, now in its 15th year. These awards honor industry leaders for exceptional achievements in manufacturing innovation, operational efficiency, and sustainable development. They aim to set industry benchmarks, inspiring organizations to embrace advanced digital technologies and sustainable focused strategies that create long-term value for stakeholders and communities.
As a prelude to the awards evening, to extend a warm welcome to each one of you, let me invite up on stage Global Managing Partner and Executive Board Member of Frost & Sullivan, ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, Mr. Arup Zutshi.
It feels very, very good. Taller than I'm normally. All right. A very warm welcome to all of you. And hello, everyone. And thank you so much for coming today. On behalf of the Board of Directors of Frost & Sullivan, my fellow partners from all parts of the world, and more importantly, my team here in India, I'm delighted to welcome all of you to what I consider the most effective, the pioneering work that my team has been doing for the last 20 years, which is to track, monitor, and help companies in India when it comes to manufacturing excellence. We came up with this vision almost 25 years ago, and we felt it was important for a country like India to play a part in the global economy. And with all the changes that are happening today, we went through industrial revolutions, we went through internet revolutions. Today we believe we are going through what I call as intelligence revolution. And what that means is data plays a very important role, because everything that we are doing in a manufacturing environment is now being connected, whether it is to the cloud, whether it is to a local system. So data is being generated. So we will see a tremendous use and application of data and data analytics to drive manufacturing excellence. Very delighted to see the amount of success, the number of strategies that companies have implemented in this part of the world.
The Frost & Sullivan Awards Executive Committee would like to acknowledge the presence of the following guests of honor: Mr. Sanjeev Banerjee, Manoeuvre Group; Mr. Mahesh Tripathi, Royal Enfield, a unit of Eicher Motors; Mr. Jajneshwar Das, Vedanta Limited; Mr. Rishwanula Khan, Emirates Glass LLC; Ms. Namrita Mahindru, Viscose Filament Yarn, Aditya Birla Chemicals; Ms. Supriya Badvi, Bellrise Industries Limited; Mr. Anil Kalra, Genpact India Private Limited; Mr. Debushish Bisoy, and Mr. Ramesh Ramaswamy, Bosch Global Software Technologies Private Limited; Mr. Deepuk NG, Dassault Systems.
Now, we move on to the next category of recognition, and this category is the set of IMEA Gold Awards. To do the honors, may I request Chief Operating Officer, Smelters Vedanta Limited, Mr. Jajneshwar Das, to please join us up on stage. And sir, to join you on stage, I'm going to request the Chief Digital Officer and CIO, West Coast Filament Yarn, Aditya Birla Chemicals, Ms. Namrita Mahindra, please. As you see the title right behind you, Gold Award winners, large and mega large business. Here we get started. Kevin Care Private Limited, Haridwar. May I request Mr. Ravi Shankar and Head Supply Chain to come on stage, receive the Gold Award. The Gold Award in the FMCG sector amongst emerging business category. They deserve a huge round of applause. Kevin Care Private Limited. Mankind Pharma Unit 2, Paonta Sahib. Corporate Gold Award to Mankind Pharma, New Delhi. This accolade underscores their dedication to adhering to global standards, leveraging advanced technologies, and delivering exceptional pharmaceutical products. To receive the Corporate Gold Award and Gold Award respectively, Mr. Abhay Srivastava, Senior President, and Mr. Satish Sharma, Vice President. Can you please put your hands together for Mankind Pharma, Unit 2. Suzlon Energy Limited, CPU Daman. We are also pleased to announce that they're getting the Corporate Gold Award. So Suzlon Energy Limited Pune with their 3 manufacturing units, that is CPU Daman, NCU Daman and WTG Daman, qualified in the Gold Recognition Band. The company's commitment to excellence and eco-friendly practices underscores its leadership and renewable energy. So we have Mr. Gurpratap Singh Boparai, manufacturing CEO, and the team from CPU Daman to receive the Corporate Gold and the Gold Awards respectively. Who still wants to join? Okay, congratulations. A step forward, please, in the light. This is your spotlight. Congratulations. Come on, this is the 3rd out of the 4. Can we give a huge round of applause? Suzlon Energy Limited. Put your hands together. Tata Motors Limited commercial vehicles located in Pantnagar, Pune and Lucknow. Come forward, team. May I request Mr. Mahesh Suguru, Plant Head Pantnagar, Mr. Anurag Charya, Plant Head Pune, and Mr. Deepak Kumar, Plant Head Lucknow, to come on stage, receive the respective awards. Congratulations, team. Receiving some more. Like I said, they are also pleased to announce the Corporate Gold Award to Tata Motors Limited Commercial Vehicles Mumbai, with 3 of these manufacturing units getting qualified for the Gold Recognition Band. And that's the reason the award's right there. Oh, looks amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, Tata Motors Limited Commercial Vehicles. Okay, now everybody's here. So can we once again give them a round of applause?
Mr. Sanjeev Banerjee, Manuf Group, Manev Energy, innovation partner in renewable energy and electrical reliability, to give us a glimpse into their innovative solutions.
We thought that the new technologies which are coming inside this country, we are on the know-how platform. We borrow the know-hows from everyone. So we transformed this into a know-why company where there is research. So we are intending to know the physics behind the engineering rather than application of the engineering which is given by many fields. So when we look at that physics across platforms in petrochemical, power, telecom, industry, railways, we will be able to appreciate that these technologies perform differently in different sectors. And we have to be very, very cautious and careful about these technologies because there is confidentiality involved. There are material we are dealing with which are explosive. So we need proper systems as in ISO 27000, ISO 29000, 45000 and so on.
And now it's time for us to move on to the next set of awards. And as we move on to this one, it's the batch of awards where we're honoring the champions from manufacturing and sustainability domains who have led to achieve consistent recognition on respective award platforms. This recognition is a testament to their dedication, hard work, and exceptional personal accomplishments. To do the honors, I'm going to request Chief Operating Officer, Royal Enfield, a unit of Eicher Motors Limited, Mr. Mahesh Tripathi, to please join us up on stage. And once again, Executive Director, Bellrise Industries Limited, Ms. Supriya Badwe. Please put your hands together. Welcome her back again on stage. Where are you, Mr. Soumik Gupta, HSE Lead, India Business Unit, Mondelez India Foods Private Limited. Can we hear it for Mr. Soumik Gupta? Please put your hands together, Mr. Soumik Gupta. For Mr. Subrat Mitra, Assistant Vice President, Sustainability, Genpact India Private Limited. Sustainability Transformation Champion of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, Mr. Subrat Mitra. Number 3. Plant Head Smelter, Hindalco Industries Limited, Renukot. Where are you, Mr. JP Nayak? Come on up on stage. The next Manufacturing Transformation Champion of the Year award goes to Mr. Vivek Saxena, Associate Vice President, Vedanta Limited, Jharsuguda. Please put your hands together, Mr. Vivek Saxena, Associate Vice President, Vedanta Limited, Jharsuguda. Manufacturing Transformation Champion of the Year. Mr. Samir Nayak, who is the President and Unit Head of Aditya Aluminium Hindalco Industries Limited. But he's not here with us, so I'm going to request Mr. Amandeep Sood to come forward on his behalf, receive the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together from Hindalco Industries Limited, Mr. Amandeep Sood. Let me request the Vice President of Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles, Mr. Pramod Chaudhary, to come forward and receive the award. Please put your hands together, Mr. Pramod Chaudhary. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, Mr. Pramod Chaudhary. Mr. Vishal Badshah, please come on stage. He's receiving the award on behalf of Mr. Vishal Badshah. That's what we heard. Congratulations. Please put your hands together. Please put your hands together for Mr. S.P. Mahesh. He's the Senior General Manager, Suzlon Limited. Mr. S.P. Mahesh, he's joining us. Please put your hands together. Senior General Manager, Suzlon Limited. There you receive the Manufacturing Transformation Champion of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Mr. S.P. Mahesh, Senior General Manager. Put your hands together. Assistant General Manager, Mankind Pharma. Where are you, Mr. Ramalingam K? Come on stage. Receive the award. This is the last recipient of the Manufacturing Transformation Champion of the Year. And ladies and gentlemen, the last winner in this category, Manufacturing Transformation Champion of the Year, Mr. Ramalingam K. And ladies and gentlemen, can we give all of the winners a huge round of applause? Hashtag IMEA 2024, hashtag Sustainability Awards, Frost & Sullivan India. That's our LinkedIn page. And with that, Mr. Mahesh Tripathi and Ms. Supriya Badwe, thank you so much for doing the honors.
Mr. Ravikiran Pathakuchi, Manufacturing and New Domain Sales Director, shares his insights on technology and integration in manufacturing.
Good evening, everyone. What a celebration, what a platform. I was listening to the initial opening statements by Mr. Arup, and he mentioned about industrial revolution. He said internet revolution, probably I will change it a bit and call it as information revolution, and then the intelligence revolution. And while we are talking about artificial intelligence, probably today, we have a reason to celebrate the human intelligence. So I would like to request all of you to put your hands together to the youngest world champion in the chess, Mr. Gukesh. So you might be wondering why a techie who is going to talk about artificial intelligence is appreciating human intelligence. Because human intelligence comes next to none. It's always the best form of intelligence. And before we begin the virtual twin operations, we believe, I think I'll go back to the intelligence revolution. Every organization needs a gateway to their business operations. Everything begins with what I can know about my business today. Okay, so we have created this intelligent enterprise cockpit, thanks to Mr. Arup using that intelligence word, that puts all the data, all the intelligence about your past, as you can see here, what are your KPIs, how is your supply network, and how you can use AI-driven root cause analysis on your past performance to see how that can be used for future course correction. Then continuously monitor your present. It's very important that you cannot drive your car by looking at the rear view mirror. So it's very important that you look at it sometimes, but you also have to look at your present, which is the front view, and that's where it gives you an opportunity to look at your present, how your current operations are running, what are the KPIs you're performing, how your plans are performing, how your supply chain is performing, how your emissions, as you can see here, even we've started capturing the emissions so that all the organizations are able to capture the sustainability score. And then not just that, also to a certain extent, try to predict your future. And how do you do that? You create scenarios, what if scenarios, and say, okay, if I were to get more demand, will I get into a situation that my order fulfillment will get affected? Or if I have a lesser demand and my capacity is utilized, will I get into an inventory problem? So how do you balance this demand supply problems that constantly challenge your enterprises, right? So this is an intelligent cockpit that gives you a view of your past, your present, and the future, and this can be configured the way you want.
Digital transformation is shaping the factories of the future. Since 2018, Frost & Sullivan has introduced digital readiness assessment as an option to IMEA participant companies. For Hindalco Industries Limited, Mahan Aluminium, I have Mr. Senthil Nath, President and Unit Head, to come on stage, receive the award. Mr. Senthil Nath, please. Ladies and gentlemen, first runner-up award for the Smart Factory of the Year. Please put your hands together. Hindalco Industries Limited, Mahan Aluminium.
Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's a proud moment. Thanks, Frost & Sullivan, for honoring us with this award. This is the second time we applied for this Smart Factory and for the digital part. And our scores went up by 50%. But I also understand from the team that we raised the bars too much. But still, we were able to compete and we get this award. Thanks. Thank you once again.
The Smart Factory of the Year winner is ABB India Smart Power Division, Bengaluru. Mr. Mallikarjuna TM, Head Product and Process Engineering, joining us up on stage for winning the Smart Factory of the Year award. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Mr. Mallikarjuna. I can't hear you all. Please put your hands together. ABB India Limited Smart Power Division, winner Smart Factory of the Year.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So feel proud and privileged to collect this Smart Factory of the Year award. So thank Frost & Sullivan for their assessment, which helped us to upgrade ourselves and have clarity on our direction. I also thank my team for their efforts took us here. And also I thank ABB leadership for their vision and trust on us. So thank you very much.
The Apex Awards of the evening in sustainability. These are the organizations that have excelled over competition, and today we'll walk with the Apex Awards of Sustainability 4.0 15th edition. 3 Apex Awards in this category. And to do the honors, gives me immense pleasure to call him back on stage, the Global Managing Partner and Executive Board Member, Frost & Sullivan, Mr. Arup Zucchi. And along with him, once again, I'm going to request the Vice President and Global Head Digital Transformation and Sustainability, Frost & Sullivan, Mr. Rahul Sharma, to accompany sir. This facility are the manufacturers of the Heartthrob bike of India with the perfect blend of classic and legendary outlook. The manufacturing plant exemplifies strong sustainability initiatives, particularly in energy efficiency, water management, emissions monitoring, and data decision-making. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Sustainable Factory of the Year winner. Put your hands together for Royal Enfield, a unit of Eicher Motors Limited, Vallam. May I request Mr. Mahesh Tripathi, Chief Operating Officer, to come on stage with the team. Now, can we give them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Royal Enfield, a unit of Eicher Motors, Vallam.
Ladies and gentlemen, wish you all a very good evening, and thanks a lot for bestowing Royal Enfield with this really incredible and awesome award. There's no business worth doing without sustainability, and I think this is like the icing on the cake. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to please put your hands together, because the entire purpose of doing business is to do it on a sustainable basis.
And now it's time for the Sustainable Corporate of the Year in the manufacturing sector. 3 out of the 4 owned manufacturing sites of this leading FMCG company are already RE100 compliant. Systems for tracking sustainability KPIs ensures real-time data, visibility, and actionable sites for continuous improvement across key areas like energy, water, waste. By embedding sustainability principles in product development and innovation processes, this organization ensures that sustainability is integrated at multiple stages of the value chain. Winner of Sustainable Corporate of the Year in Manufacturing Sector, Mondelez India Foods Private Limited, Mumbai. Congratulations! As you join us, we're delighted to announce Consistency Platinum Award for their consistent performance in Sustainability Leaders category over the years. On top of these two awards, two of their manufacturing units located at Sri City and Malanpur have individually achieved Leaders Award among the mega large business in FMCG sector. We have Mr. Soumik Gupta, HSE Lead, India Business Unit, to come on stage. Mr. Rajesh Chabra, Plant Director, Malanpur, and Ms. Sadhna Verma, HSE Head, Sri City Plant. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we congratulate Mondelez India team.
It's our commitment that, we are a stacking company, and we believe that, if the stacks are made the right way, it is the right step forward to contribute towards planet and the people of this earth. Thank you.
This recipient is recognized as the leader in the digital transformation space, helping organizations navigate through the complexities of modern business environment. The company focuses on minimizing the environmental impacts by adopting sustainable practices in its facilities, such as energy-efficient buildings, water conservation, waste management programs, just to name a few. It has established several programs to foster diversity and inclusion by supporting underrepresented groups and creating a culture of belonging by penetrating Tier 2 and 3 cities in the country. Last, celebrating this year's Apex Award, Sustainable Corporate of the Year Award in the service sector. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Genpact India Limited, Gurugram. We have 6 of Genpact's delivery centers who have individually achieved Leaders Award among the mega large business and service sector. We have Mr. Anil Karla, Vice President Projects and Engineering Global Leader, to come on stage with the team. Mr. Subrat Mitra, Assistant Vice President EHS and Sustainability India Leader. That's the entire Genpact team. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you all to please put your hands together for Genpact India Private Limited.
Good evening. Thank you, Frost & Sullivan, for this award. In this gathering of stalwarts from the manufacturing industry, I think we provide some diversity. We are from service sector, we are Genpact, and we primarily do business process management and transformation. We have been associated with the Frost & Sullivan for 5 years, and I must say that they have been more like a partner, and the kind of analysis they have done, kind of insight they have given, that has helped us improve. And I think with this award, our position has been elevated in front of not only the potential customers, but the existing customers as well. So thank you very much.
The next batch of awards, the Future Ready Platinum Awards, to give away the first set of IMEA Future Ready Factory Platinum Awards. I'm going to request Vice President Business Head APAC, Bosch Global Software Technologies Private Limited, Mr. Ramesh Ramaswamy, to join us on stage. Sir, as you join us, I'm going to request Executive President Emirates Glass LLC, Mr. Rizwanullah Khan, also to accompany you. Zydus Life Sciences Limited, Goa. Congratulations, Mr. Sumit. Mr. Sumit Salumke, Vice President, please come on stage, receive the award. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Zydus Life Sciences. This. Microlabs Limited, Sikkim. May I have Mr. Prakash Mudda, President, Corporate Project and Operation, to come on stage with the team. Receive the award, please. Please put your hands together. Future Ready Factory Platinum Award. Please put your hands together and welcome Hindalco Industries Limited, Belagavi Works. May I request Mr. Abhijit Bandi, Joint President, Unit Head, Hindalco Belagavi Plant, to come on stage, receive the award with the team. The final few awards, may I request all of you to please put your hands together for Team Hindalco Industries Limited, Belagavi Works. Put your hands together for Hindalco Industries Limited, Hirakund this time. We have Mr. Pratap Sahu, Head of Smelter Plant, Hirakund, to join us on stage with the team. And with that, may I request all of you to please put your hands together for Hindalco Industries Limited, Hirakund. Congratulations. So please put your hands together, Utkal Alumina International Limited, Rayagada. Mr. Uttam Kumar Giri, Vice President, Refinery Operation, come on stage. And closer right there. Can we please put our hands together for Utkal Alumina International Limited, Rayagada. Hindalco Industries Limited, Renukote, come on stage. An additional recognition. Now, they have an additional recognition this year as they're qualified for Consistency Aspirer Award for the year-on-year performance in Platinum category. We have Mr. JP Nayak, President and Unit Head of the team, to come on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Hindalco Renukote. To give away the second batch of awards, I'll now request Mr. Sanjeev Banerjee, Chairman, Manav Group, to please join Mr. Ramaswamy up on stage. Absolutely. Please put your hands together. Vedanta Limited, Jharsuguda. And the unit has additionally qualified for Consistency Aspirer Award for the year-on-year performance in the Platinum category. Mr. Jajneshwar Das, Chief Operating Officer, Smelter, to come on stage with the team to receive the award. And as they receive it, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Vedanta Limited, Jharsuguda. No. Bharat Aluminium Company Limited, Korba. Congratulations, Mr. Jitendra Ahirwar. Head Business Excellence with the team. Come forward. Receive the Future Ready Factory Platinum Award. Can you all please put your hands together for Bharat Aluminium Company, Korba. Aditya Aluminium Hindalco Industries Limited, Sambalpur. Congratulations. You also are additionally qualified for Consistency Challenger Award for the year-on-year performance in Platinum category. Mr. Jagannath Nayak, Unit Head of Aditya Aluminium, to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Aditya Aluminium, Hindalco Industries Limited, Sambalpur. Put your hands together this time for Hindalco Industries Limited, Mahan Aluminium. And I'm going to request Mr. Senthil Nath, President and Unit Head, to come on stage. Now, the Mahan unit has additionally qualified for Consistency Leader Award for the year-on-year performance in the Platinum category. So we have Mr. Senthil Nath and the team joining us on stage. Future Ready Factory, Platinum category. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Please put your hands together. Hindalco Industries Limited, Mahan Aluminium. Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited, Sanand, up on stage. Mr. Sandeep Kumar, Senior General Manager and Plant Head, Sanand Passenger Vehicles, to come on stage. Please put your hands together. Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited, Sanand. And can we hear a few cheers as the last 2 or 3 big awards for the evening? So here we are. Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited, Chikkali. Come on up on stage. Mr. Neeraj Agarwal, Senior General Manager and Plant Head, Pune, Passenger Vehicle Works, to receive the award. And with this, all the 12 of them. Okay, guys, can you all please put your hands together? Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited, Chikkali, Future Ready Factory, Platinum Award in the automotive sector amongst the mega large business category. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you all to please put your hands together for every winner up here on stage. IMEA, Future Ready Factory of the Year, and the Smart Factory Award-winning companies. Congratulations.
Mr. Kevin Fernandez from UAQ FTZ shares his insights on growth and market access opportunities.
It's our first time in Bengaluru. You've got a lovely city and very interesting meetings in store for us. The Queen Free Zone is approximately 45 minutes drive away from Dubai International Airport. What sets Queen Free Zone aside is we focus on the manufacturing and the trading companies. Our contribution to the sustainable movement is we offer incentives to manufacturing companies. We have certain incentives, customs duty exemptions, different kinds of utility subsidies that we provide to these companies who can prove that they are going a step beyond and just considering their plans to think about the environment as well.
And here it is, the highest awards of the evening in the IMEA. These are the 4 Apex Awards of the Year. Indian Manufacturer of the Year award is what we'll get started with. And to do the honors, I'm going to request Mr. Sharma and Mr. Zuchi to please join us back on stage. This unit is recognized for its outstanding manufacturing excellence, seamlessly blending innovation and operational brilliance to create a world-class manufacturing ecosystem. The Indian Manufacturer of the Year award. Please put your hands together and welcome ABB India Limited Smart Power Division, Bengaluru. This unit has additionally qualified for Consistency Challenger Award for the year-on-year performance in Platinum category. Mr. Saju, where are you? Senior Vice President, and if the team wants to come on stage, please come forward, team. Ladies and gentlemen, the only winner in this category. Indian Manufacturer of the Year. Please put your hands together. ABB India Limited, Smart Power Division, Bangalore. Can I have the microphone, please?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, this is surreal. I will say why it is so. Because we started the IMEA journey from 2021. So in 2021, we were like a kid looking at an expensive toy when I will get it. And today I have it with me and holding it near to my heart. So today I am sleeping with this under my pillow for sure. And once again, thank Frost & Sullivan. Rahul, I know from 2021, he had been supporting us from there.
Now we have the last three awards. The Indian Corporate of the Year. This second runners-up that I'm actually calling up on stage is a group that's uniquely diversified company with global presence across the natural resources spectrum over the years. It has positioned itself as a leading natural resources and technology conglomerate, focusing on large-scale expansion of its portfolio in India with operational excellence benchmarked to global standards. Second runner-up, ladies and gentlemen, Indian Corporate of the Year Award. Please welcome Vedanta Limited Aluminium Business. Congratulations! Vedanta's fully integrated aluminium complex at Jharsuguda, Odisha, along with its mother unit Bharat Aluminium Company Limited, Korba, that is Chhattisgarh, have individually achieved Future Ready Factory of the Year amongst the mega large business metal sectors. I request Mr. Jajneshwar Das and the Vedanta team to join us up on stage. Mr. Jajneshwar Das is the Chief Operating Officer, Smelters. Second runner-up, Indian Corporate of the Year. Please put your hands together for Vedanta.
I think good evening again. Once you mentioned about the expansions, I must talk about the expansions only. So we started with a vision of 1750 KT. Currently, we are running at 1828 KT and poised for a growth of 2 million tons in Jharsuguda, as well as also 1 million ton in bulk. So together 3 million ton we're aspiring by next year. Thanks. Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for support. Thanks again for Sullivan for recognizing our efforts. Thank you.
The first runners-up, and as the team is discussing and congratulating, let me tell you, the smelters of this company manufacture this nostalgic metal with an advanced technology at the state-of-the-art facility and caters to the ever-increasing market demand in the country and to export market today. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's recipient of the Indian Corporate of the Year first runners-up, I know where they're seated. They're going to make a lot of noise. Please put your hands together. According to them, all the awards goes to them. So please put your hands together. Hindalco Industries Limited and Hindalco's new 8 smelters at Sambalpur, Odisha and Mahan, Madhya Pradesh, along with its mother unit and integrated aluminium complex at Renukot in Uttar Pradesh, followed by Hirakund, Odisha. Utkal Alumina, Odisha and Belgavi, Karnataka have individually achieved Future Ready Factory of the Year award among the mega large business in metal sector. Mr. Senthilnath, President and Unit Head, Mahan Unit. Mr. Jagannath Nayak, Unit Head of Aditya Aluminium. Mr. Abhijit Bandi, Joint President, Unit Head, Hindalco Belagavi Plant, and the team Hindalco on stage. First runners-up, Indian Corporate of the Year Award. Wow. Guys, can you put your hands together for Hindalco Industries Limited? Corporate of the Year Award, first runner-up.
On behalf of entire Hindalco fraternity and my team on the stage, it's a great privilege for us to receive this prestigious award. So I am proud to declare on this stage is that this year in October, Hindalco was adjudged as the rank 1 holder in the DJSI, Dow Jones Sustainability Index, wherein we scored 87 out of 100. And we are the best sustainable aluminium company of the world, actually. Thank you once again, Frost & Sullivan, for recognizing all our efforts for Hindalco. Thank you.
This recipient's manufacturing units located at Chikhali, Pune and Sanand, Gujarat have individually achieved the Future Ready Factory of the Year amongst the mega large business in automotive. They know who they are. Can I request them to come forward? Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited, ladies and gentlemen, they truly are the big winners this evening. The INEA Apex Award, Indian Corporate of the Year. Mr. Pramod Chaudhary, Vice President and Head Operations, Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles, Heads of Chikhali and Sanand units, Mr. Neeraj Agarwal, Mr. Sandeep Kumar received the awards right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Indian Corporate of the Year Award. Let's hear it louder and longer for Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles.
So on his behalf, I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to the Frost & Sullivan team. And also, when we talk of passenger vehicle, how can we forget our legendary Mr. Ratan Tata?
Yes.
I think it was his creation, his thought, which we are trying to live in some way. The journey is, I think, well led. The process is well led. The culture is being driven accordingly. I'm sure that this is the company that everybody would be watching as to how do we progress. And I wish and I pray God that we continue in this journey, in this endeavor, the way we have traveled so far. I think in years to come, we will have much more milestones to be proved to the world that yes, this is what we can achieve. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Indian Corporate of the Year Award. Can we give a standing ovation, please? A standing ovation to Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles, the last big award, truly deserving. Can I see all your hands up? Make noise, whistle, shout, because they truly deserve it.
Mr. Rahul Sharma, VP and Global Head, Digital Transformation and Sustainability. Frost & Sullivan delivered the vote of thanks and announced the launch of 2025 edition of IMEA and Sustainability 4.0 Awards.
Well, first of all, the heartiest congratulations to all the winners tonight. I heard Saju talking about contributing to India's success. Mr. Chaudhary talking about nation success. Well, this event is not just a celebration of digitalization, manufacturing, and sustainability, but it is our contribution to making India self-reliant in these three themes: IMEA and Sustainability 4.0 Awards 2025 will be on 12th of December in Mumbai.
The 2024 editions of India Manufacturing Excellence and Sustainability 4.0 Award proved to be a remarkable and inspiring event celebrating outstanding achievements in operational excellence and sustainable development.
One of the things that Frost & Sullivan does, it is through its IMEA process and framework. We have embedded sustainability elements within the IMEA framework. And what you're seeing today, the companies who are being recognized are companies that have actually done very well on the sustainability side, right? So they have incorporated many systems, many processes. They have redefined their processes. And therefore, what's going to happen is we are going to see a lot of changes in the manufacturing sector. So I encourage any company that is listening to this presentation today that please come, please join us, become part of this process. And in doing so, I believe all of you will actually make a small dent in the universe. And as a manufacturer, we expect you to do that. It's a moral obligation for all of us. So come, join us on this journey, and together we can make this world a much better place to live.
The IMEA and Sustainability 4.0 Awards bring in the best practices, not just of the at the national level, but at the global level for all the manufacturing companies and for the services-based companies. So they get to know what is happening around the world, and then that is an opportunity for them to deploy those best practices in their operations.
The awards program, what I realized is it creates a lot of competitive spirit amongst the participants. So this competitive spirit makes them go and probably go extra mile in getting things done. I've seen the award ceremony today, and I've seen a lot of people telling that last year they got a silver and they wanted to strive for gold. So I could see that competitive juices flowing in, and in that interest, that awards concept is encouraging them to go higher and higher and pushing the bar beyond.
I think it's a great initiative. It helps the Indian industry actually focus on Industry 4.0, digital transformation, and doing it with a sustainable way is the only way as we go forward now. And I think we are in the right direction, and we support such a good initiative from Frost & Sullivan.
Very nice. Like I mentioned before, I've coming back to this awards function after over a decade and a half, and it's grown bigger since then. I see a much wider representation of industry here. So kudos to Frost & Sullivan.
I think it's been a brilliant experience coming to this event today, and to see so much of the manufacturing sector being celebrated. It's great to see that, you have people from the plants who are over here, who are actually making the difference in the manufacturing world, getting celebrated. these are the uncrowned heroes who actually make us, make that magic happen in terms of the quality, in terms of the reliability, in terms of actually meeting all our business KPIs. So I think it's been a brilliant experience to just see this level of celebration for these uncrowned heroes.
Frost & Sullivan presents the 2024 edition of the India Manufacturing Excellence and the Sustainability 4.0 Awards.